Yeah, I think I played a really good match. In the third, I had a lot of chances and I couldn't get them. And again, that's tennis. I think Annie played a really good tiebreak. I played not a good tiebreak, and I found myself down a break in the fourth. But I kept thinking that I was doing the right things, that the chances that I had in the previous sets, they would come again, and that was my mindset, and I think that was the right one, because at the end it paid off, and I'm really happy for that.
Thank you. Well, congratulations. Questions? Name and affiliation, please.
Rob Moore from the Sun newspaper. Congratulations.
Thank you.
After the match, you spoke to the umpire and was unhappy with the crowd and the people that were coming and going during the match. Clearly it was a distraction for both players. What do you think should be done by organisers to try and stop that while players on?
Yeah, it was a distraction a little bit, but I think it like we're following the clock, right? Like obviously the ref is calling the time. We always have a look at the clock, like, time, violation and everything. And then you are ready to serve and you have to wait like 20, 25 seconds more because people are like sitting down and I get it because it's a really big stadium and it's not easy. Obviously people, they pay tickets and they want to sit in their seats, but I think we should play without waiting because if you're waiting for anybody every time, like we're gonna miss like so much time. And I think especially when we play best of 5, the matches are really long enough. We don't have to have extra time. Unfortunately, then we cannot do anything if someone is fainting, like happened today and happened the other day. That's obviously it wasn't about that, but it was more about that, especially in the lateral like crowds and stuff, like we have to play. Otherwise we're waiting for people at home, for everybody that is watching the match. Like it's not nice to wait so much time, I think. Yeah.
Questions? Cindy, go ahead.
Hi, Matteo.
Hi.
Roger Federer is talking about coming back for Laver Cup and probably to play Basel. With all the talk about Serena, can you just talk about the impact that Roger has had on this game and what it'll be like to have him back if he in fact does play the tour?
I think I said it so many times, but probably it's not going to be enough. One of the reasons why I'm here now is Roger. He was my idol when I was growing up. I was cheering for him, and so I want him back really badly. And I think it is still great for tennis. He brought tennis to even like a higher level, and not just for the stuff that he did on court, off court. He's just like Serena, I guess, one of the kind, and so I wish him like a really speedy recovery or whatever like he's doing to come back. And yeah, I wish I could play like one more time against him.
Name and affiliation, please. Cindy's from the New York Times.
I'm sorry. I'm Cindy Schmerler from the
It's okay.
International New York Times.
It's okay.
We've spoken before.
Yeah.
Hi Matteo, Matt Trollo from OzOpen.com. You started your Grand Slam year so well in Australia by making the semi-finals, but then there was the bad luck to miss the French Open and then the bad luck to miss Wimbledon. And when you lost your matches in Canada and Cincy, were you coming into this tournament thinking, like maybe it's not going to happen for me again because I didn't get the matches, like more Grand Slam bad luck, or were you confident?
Yeah, I thought that, and I think that kind of thought is the one that kind of brought me here to the fourth round. When I have that kind of fear, I always play my best tennis. I mean, I always said it. It's a tricky thought that I have, or at least like I think it works for everybody. But if you don't have fear for something, if you're not tight, or don't think you're gonna give your best, and unfortunately this tournament I always came with not a lot of confidence for one reason or another, mostly for injuries, but I always wanted to play good here, especially in the slams, like you said. And this year, I didn't have a lot of confidence, I didn't have a lot of matches, but I had a lot of will playing good, and I'm in the fourth round again. So yeah, I'm still not done yet, but happy for what is happening.
Any other questions in English? In the back.
Matteo, Cecilia, sportsbounded.com. What are your thoughts on your next opponent, Davidovich Fokina?
Yeah, I don't know him that well. I lost against him last year in Monte Carlo. It was the first match after my tear in Australia. And I think he's a really good player, really talented, physically really strong. And I didn't obviously watch anything today. I was playing. But I think it's going to be a tough match. We actually practiced once before the tournament started. So I kind of a little bit expecting what he's going to do. But, we're in the fourth round in the Slam. So he's playing well. He's feeling confident. He had already this year he reached 1,000. In Monte Carlo, he reached his first Master 1000 finals. So for sure he's feeling confident, but I'm feeling confident as well. So really looking forward to that.
Okay.
Your fourth consecutive appearance here in the US Open. How do you feel about that? In the round of 16, I mean.
Yeah, I feel that I'm happy, and I feel that I like to play in New York. I've always been, and this is a special tournament for me. I think 3 years ago when I played semis, it was kind of like the turning point of my career. So I always have good memories, especially in the court that I played today. So yeah, I'm really happy to be through again.